Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to It's Look Who It Is. So here's the deal. I have been told that if you use the color palette Minecraft Dream, then, you know, you can fight both of the dream enemies. And then you just re-roll, it's that easy. No, wait, this way, right? Yeah. Now here's the thing. Does that mean that seeds work now? Like, do they actually? Who knows? Do special seeds work? Am I being trolled? Is this web gets trolled? Do I need to put the picture of Tails gets trolled back on the screen? Do I need to do that? It's image 19. Oh my god, it's translucent. But yeah, anyways, this could just be me getting trolled. This could just be a good luck charm. Let's find out. Honestly, we should probably do Moriko, because we can just grab the holy shell and just, like, win pretty easily. But, you know, we can do a little Hunted by the Cult, get a little negative doom going there. I think probably just, like, give me Athiolazath again. We're trying to go for something specific. You know, he's the least intrusive boy, at least when you're, you know, not casting spells, that is. Because you do have to think about what you're doing if you're trying to be like a spellcaster with Athiolazath. But thankfully, we're trying to use a different kind of casting, bullets. But, I don't know where I was going with that. I was thinking of, like, kind of like I cast Fist, but it's like I cast Glock. But we don't even have a Glock, so it doesn't even work. So knowledge, charisma, strength, blah blah. Maybe light source, remember your seconds. Alright, it is what it is. I think that you probably want to keep it like that. You probably want to keep it like that. Get rid of this detritus for something that's a little bit more useful. My dog's trying to hit the keyboard. And, you know what's funny is that ever since that, like, what was it? Hold on, I need to actually look at the title again. But ever since that, like, 99 health gigolo who crashed my game, like, do we even know how that happened? Like, what key on the keyboard you hit? Undefined. Yeah. Like, at least in my Discord, the working theory is that my dog somehow, when she hit the keyboard, activated a fucking dev mode, which allowed the language to be changed mid-run or something. I don't know. I don't even know. You just want me to face roll my keyboard? That'd be kind of fun, right? Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. I mean, I'm not actually face rolling my keyboard. I'm just, like, hitting, like, every key known to man. There we go. It's F2. Oh my god. Huh? I can make it Shamove? Okay, so I get why... Well, actually, no, I don't. But, like, if I press F3, it just moves slightly, and it, like, clips into the, like, it clips a little bit, right? But when I hit F2 to switch the language, and then I hit F3, it just, like, changes? Is this, like, formatting it differently so that it all fits in the text box, or is this actually different text? We need to get Kiwi on that ASAP. And by that I mean he probably has more important things to do. So it's F2 to change language, F3 to wiggle, F5 to do whatever the fuck this is, F6 does nothing, F7 does nothing, F9, 10, 12, blah blah. 12? You can take screenshots now! Holy crap, you've probably been able to do that for a while, I just haven't checked in 80 years. I think our game is gonna crash. If I had to be real with you, I've done, look at this order. This is like the worst order of my goddamn life, but here we go. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you, but, you know, it's the F keys. Does numpad do anything cool? Numpad do anything fun, perhaps? I don't know. F3 to wiggle is pretty base, though. More games should have the wiggle. The text wiggle button. Just as like a little treat, you know? So how the hell did my dog hit fucking F2? Like, I thought she just hit, like, around, like, WASD, and that's why, like, because that's where she was, like, trying to climb up on the keyboard. I don't know, man. Anyways, violent visual footage flood. We just have to get, coma, and then we can do it big. I think the game is probably going to crash. If I had to guess. Nope. We'll stick with wherever we see coma first, right? Like, I mean, listen, I would love to get evolving eels and coma, but we're not re-rolling for both of them. We're just re-rolling for one of them. And that one doesn't exist, brother. It doesn't exist, sister. There it is. Oh, hey, we got evolving eels. Nice. Yeah, what was I saying? What are we doing? I don't know. We're just existing. We're just vibing. We're getting the blessed shell. Blessed be the shell. Oh, plus 10 shoot damage. That's pretty base. That's awesome, actually. That's really nice. We're gonna go to the Witch's Tree. The Witch's Tree is gonna have one less charge on Harbinger of Doom. That's so sad. Alexa, play, hold on. I think it's the seaside combat theme that I'm thinking of, but, you know, I don't actually know the songs by name. Is this the seaside this is the seaside regular theme, is it? No, I don't remember. You could not quiz me on this shit. Listen, I could host a World of Horror quiz show, but I could not participate in one. I would lose. You would be like, okay, there's no way this guy could fuck up a World of Horror quiz show. Like, there's no way he could lose. He would get first place every single time. You're wrong. I don't commit any of this shit to memory. I'm going off, like, subtle muscle memory cues and, like, oh, this left option is probably pretty good, right? You can't, like, there's no shot you could trust me with being a contestant in a quiz show. Like, it's probably my one weakness. Eesh. Funny fish moment, let's go. But yeah, no, like, I could host a show, though. I could, it's true. Just maybe when we get to, like, fucking, I don't know, 1.0, so things are more set in stone. But we could do some more esoteric knowledge quizzes as well. I just don't have the time. Like, well, technically I could do it, but I need to focus on other stuff right now. Other IRL stuff, so. It's just fun to think about out loud, you know? And then never do it. Okay, I'm a little bit upset about this enemy encounter right here, but hypothetically speaking, let's just say hypothetically, we're going to win. It's just we're not going to be too happy with how it plays out, I think. Like, I mean, we could be relatively happy with 4 90% chances, right? And by 4 90% chances, I mean 2, because I thought he was at 16 health because I gaslit myself for no reason. Let's go. Easy game. But I gotta tell you, I've had, like, the biggest slump in Fortnite. Yeah, I know, the pivot that nobody was expecting. I thought it was, like, somebody told me, like, a long time ago, it was, you ever get something truly evil there, it's because you rolled a 1. It's, every time we get it, it's because we rolled a 3. That is stuck out in my head so freaking much. But, anyways, you know, the pivot that nobody was expecting. This is our, second enemy, right? Yeah, I think it is our second enemy. Okay. But, yeah, we'll just, do a little improv. Do a little hanging out with our boy here. But, we had a night as a full squad. Me, Plunger, and a couple of friends who don't do content, right? And we were freaking unstoppable, right? Like, we were wiping out 25, 20 people every game easily. We were getting top 2 or number 1 for, like, well, first of all, we never had, on that night, we never had a game where we didn't get higher, or we didn't get lower than second place. Like, we either got second place or we got first, and we got first like 5-6 times out of 7 or 8. I can't remember exactly. It was the craziest Fortnite I've ever had. And here's the thing, I was getting a lot of those kills. I was going games where I got 8-15 kills. And there were some games, and I've had some similar, you know, running it back a little bit, where I was killing, we would be in a team fight, and while we're given callouts, I've downed, like, 2 people, you know, like, and I've had points where I have soloed against 3 or 4 people. There was a game I had last night where the squad went up to the island, and I was not on the island, and the bounty team was fighting me. I downed the bounty, I downed the other 2, shot the bounty, and then the other person ran off with the reboot cards. And I think we got killed by another team way later, but it's like, I'm kind of cooking in Fortnite, but I haven't been able to get, like, wins as frequently as that night, and it's like, ugh. And here's the thing, I am horrible at aiming. Like, I'll get, like, 25 kills, and, you know, most of those will be kills that you could say, like, if you care, I earned, right? But, like, my accuracy is abysmal. It's probably, like, 30-40%. And you just look at, like, we're kind of in this RNG thing where it's like, if I can hit them, or, well, for me anyways, I'm talking about my personal performance here. If I can hit them, then I will win. And I know that's like the most forehead thing, but I am such a bad shot I'm such a bad shot in shooters, right? So it's like, if I can get good tracking and aiming, I can win, and I will probably win most of the time. Because I got good movement, I've got good, decent game sense, and I'm feeling pretty good about that. We're saving this for the boss so it can go on our inventory. We don't need it right now. Give me the flashlight. Actually, I mean, I'll take anything that's not... I was gonna say I'll take any B slot that's not the backpack, and so, you know, it is what it is. 32% Doom is a little scary. But, and it's gonna get worse, but here's the thing. We're not necessarily trying to clear, we're trying to just win. The dog is digging into the floor of the closet. You can't do that. That's illegal. You cannot do that. Where the hell are they? Where are they? No, dog, you can't do that. That's illegal. You cannot see... Well, I mean, you're doing literally nothing to the carpet. Like, the carpet is completely fine. But still, you can't do that. It's illegal. Probably. Can dogs dig on carpet? No. Find out later. Hey, get out of here! Get out of here, you piece. I'm surprised there's, like, barely any space. Oh, okay, goodbye, Kana text. Wait, hold on. Okay, we're leaving it on in the mode where everything's fucked up. I do want to say that if the text looks weird or off for this specific video, that would be because I've hit the text displacement button, which is very funny that I can just do that. And now, undefined deft handling and nothing is here. But yeah, no, we're just chilling. We're just chilling. I am so glad. Who dares? We do a little pausing,
Oh, sorry. Suddenly, somewhere, Emmerdale seems to have disappeared. We'll go back to it as soon as we can, once we've found it.
Look who it is. We're back. Homie is back. Probably just do it like this, right? Yeah. Should be pretty relaxed for the rest of the game, at least as far as combat goes. For, you know, beating people to death with the old shotgun. Using it as God intended, as a melee weapon. I mean, honestly, let's see. Let's see if the OMG dream at the grocery store getting the last can of food is a legitimate color palette. Do I even want to do the mansion twice? I think we can do the mansion twice. Also, the police station is apparently getting nerfed into the ground, which, you know... listen, if you told me that the police station was gonna get nerfed into the ground, I could tell you, yeah, that makes entirely too much sense. Oh my god, this dog. This dog, she literally... Oh no, my money, it's gone. She literally only wants the door cracked open so that she can, like, just, I don't know why. It's pretty cold out, so, you know. It's not like it's boiling in the closet like it normally is. She just wants the door open. She doesn't want me to close the door. But, you know what? Skill issue. Because, I mean, I gotta have the door closed. I gotta... Copium. I mean, we could get a katana, or a dislocated shoulder. I'm just saying, dislocated shoulder, that's pretty cool. Everybody likes the good old-fashioned dislocated shoulder, don't they? But yeah, it'll apparently, like, cost extra doom to, you know, get them to go into the police station multiple times a run or whatever, I don't know. Something like that. I can't even put it on the forest for when the forest threat level inevitably gets raised, you piece. Downtown moment. But yeah, being able to, and honestly, I actually don't even think that's that big of a nerf. I'm probably gonna have to read it again, but the idea is free. The idea that you would be like, because here's the thing, if you have to visit a location more than once and it's doomed, then taking the doom penalty for decreasing the threat level to dangerous is definitely worth it, like every time. But we'll see. You probably just slap it on downtown for like 90% of games and just be pretty happy with that. But we'll see. All right, let's see it. Let's do it big. I'm looking for catch me noticing. I'm looking for precisely a eater and salesman of respective dreams, okay? Probably should have just taken the -1 sanity, but that's okay, because obviously we were going to fail this perception check, and then our stats would be just horrible for the rest of the game. 50% Doom, huh? What am I playing, like, fucking Toshiaki here? This is good, okay? This is good. This is cooking. This is cooking, and it's 80% chances. I can get behind that. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. We're feeling pretty good about that. Remember, this isn't necessarily like, yes, winning would be nice, but isn't necessarily trying to win here. We're just trying to see both of the enemies and, like, you know, play the run out properly, I guess. There is that stipulation. I don't want to, like... I don't know. I would be bored, right? Like, it's not like a challenge. It's at whim, and I would be bored. That's literally it. We never saw Moriko on the TV. Go ahead and hit me with the Sanity Gritty. Yeah. We got super unlucky there, but we got the Dream Eater, so I'm okay with that. 9-9. Feeling pretty good about that. Now, I do think we want to go to coma now. I think that's what we want to do, because we want to fight him before he gets too much HP. Before it gets too much HP. I don't know what that finger is attached to a hand of a certain entity. I don't know. But, yeah, we'll just do it like this, I think. I should have gone to the fucking police station. Ayo. Oh my god, we're Halligan? We've taken a bite, now we're a druid? Are you telling me that Moriko can now throw salt at a castle and it will fucking collapse? People hate it when girls have hobbies, I swear to god. But, it is indeed queen shit, as it were. Open the portal, Elephas. We're going. Honestly, yeah, sure. I think we're relatively okay with that. We can go ahead and... Technically, it's -3 Doom? Because the hospital is 2, right? Yeah, it's -3 Doom. It's not the best, but we were in kind of a not necessarily unique situation, but we were in a situation where we could just do it big. You know what? You gotta give me peace of mind. And absolutely, I feel like you just look at like a location like downtown, and you just slap the police station on there, and you're feeling good about that for like 90% of the game. Thank God I can succeed a perception check once. You barely dodged the knife. Whoa. That's pretty messed up. I can't believe you tried to stab me with a knife. What the hell is wrong with you? We missed? Okay, we do need to get this taken care of before we, you know, go fight the boss, so fair enough. Shouldn't risk stealing another bottle. You should not steal from a for-profit medical care system. You can put a /J or a /S there. Whatever you personally prefer. Garfield! Are you /J or /serious? I love that video. I mean, what do you want me to do here? Like, we're gonna take 1 stamina, so it's just like, do it big, you know? Nice. Okay. It's attacks. I was gonna give her the opportunity to schmoove on me. Thankfully, she did not schmoove. Thankfully, we're out here living. We're having a good time. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was a knowledge check, right? Maybe. Probably not, actually. What was he cooking? Okay. So we need the Dust of Seeing. We have 2 throwables. We're feeling pretty good about that. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, get cursed at the Witch's Tree. We're gonna be in Remiss. It's gonna be awful. We kill this guy, and then we can go ahead and just fish for the Dream Salesman on the last one. So yeah, 38 health. That's not gonna be... Pop the Blessed Shell. Now, admittedly, we could doom out before, Oh my god, you're really gonna do me like this? You're really gonna do me like this. Oh, thank god, we didn't miss. Okay. The Dream Eater and the Devourer. There's 2 people who are hungry for dreams here. And, you know, I don't know why, but whenever I think of this coma mystery, I always think of that one like, I remember it being phenomenal. It scared the shit out of me for, like, a month. But, like, that one Buffy the Vampire Slayer episode with the, like, the floating guys who die from, like, the princess's scream. And the idea is they, like, take the voice. Like, they take everyone's voice away. And then they'll, like, float into your room, and then they'll just, like, drain your life as you can't scream. Oh my god. Those were, I wonder if I can actually find that. Like, if I just, Buffy, Vampire Slayer, voiceless episode. Hush? Is it Hush? I think it might be Hush. Yeah! Oh! The guys in the suits with the smiles? Yeah, this is it. That episode was good. Wait, is this a real description? Do they call themselves the Scooby Gang in the show? Because I'm looking at it, it's on IMDb Season 4, Episode 10. When everyone in Sunnydale loses their voice, the Scooby Gang must silently solve the mystery. Is there, like, some sort of weird Scooby-Doo crossover? And you know what? Absolutely based, Lek from IMDb this is one of the best episodes, the featured review. There are 25 user reviews. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. It's a whole suite of 10 out of 10s, brother. Everybody, I am a so-called free thinker. The lowest rating, like, here's the thing. 90% of these reviews are 10 out of 10s. There's, like, a couple that are 9 out of 10s, and there's one that's 8 out of 10. What is the 8 out of 10, Andy? Let's see. Warning, spoilers, and then... Okay, here we go. This is a good episode, but it's not my favorite. A lot of people love it, and on a creative level, it's brilliant. Most of the episode has no dialogue, which is such a cool idea, and Hush handles the silence really well. Plus, this episode introduces Tara, who I like a lot, but I don't like Riley or the Initiative or Maggie Walsh. True, Riley and the Initiative, not a big fan, and they seem to get a lot of screen time. Plus, I don't think the gentlemen are that scary. We're reading a review by Katie Rose 295. She is the strongest soldier. I got tired of watching the float around Sunnydale. I know that I'm in the minority, but I tend to fast forward parts of Hush. I don't even know what to say. Of course, there are other parts of the episode that I think are great, so if you're watching on DVD, I recommend seeing this episode. It's really a classic. Hush revolves around the entire town losing their voices. Skeletal-looking demon guys called the Gentlemen arrive to gather 7 hearts from human victims, but if they hear a human scream, they die. So they steal the voices of everyone in town. Buffy and the Scoobies. Have I just not watched... Did I just erase that part of Buffy from my memory? Do they really call themselves the Scooby Gang? Like, they have to, right? Like, everybody is referencing Scoobies and the Scooby Gang. Was that, like, a thing that they were like, oh, yeah, you can have the people be fans of Scooby-Doo and call themselves the Scooby Gang? Do I just, like, not... Like, listen, the Hush episode is the episode that I remember the most, besides the whole, like, the hell fight. And, you know, some of the stuff with Spike at the beginning. Spike's a great character. And there was also that one episode that I'm not gonna say on YouTube because, you know, it's something to do with a guy with a gun, and he may or may not be in a little location that starts with an S and ends with an L, you know? But I remember that episode. I remember how every time Xander ever gets a girlfriend, some monster trying to eat him. Which, you know, I mean, Xander, he was the OG in what a lot of people would have, like, a license for on Twitter. Whenever there's a monster that is, like, I don't know. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. But, anyways, I'm skipping to the end of the review here because, like, Katie wrote, like, a one-shot short story here. But, on the downside, I don't understand how the gentlemen are choosing their victims. They just seem to float around dorms and pick random people. Also, I don't like Riley. I mean, that's pretty based. Anyways, what the fuck am I doing? I don't know. We're trying to get the last dream enemy. I don't know why, but the Dream Devourer always reminded me of, well, I suppose it's the Gentleman, but, like, the Hush episode. Even though I didn't really remember what they were called. But, yeah. Buffy the Vampire Slayer is so weird, because it's, like, it's really good. Oh, no. I really did do me like that, didn't I? That's funny. That's actually kind I don't think I could have, like, intentionally planned something better than this. Like, that's just kind of fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh yeah, we'll just go to the forest. Very funny moment. A Family Guy funny moment, even. But, that's one of my favorite images where it's, like, it's Guilty Gear Strive, but instead of Guilty Gear Strive, like, it's the Guilty Gear Strive logo, but the text is Family Guy funny moments. And We'll get him next time. Mission failed. Oh, wow, I've really done it this time, haven't I? That's, he really did hit the gritty. I mean, it's not like that anything would, like, meaningfully change if I didn't take, like, 5 minutes of the episode to read a review for an episode for a show that came out, like, what, in 2006? Oh, I closed the tab, hold on. Well, the reviews are all from 2006, but the episode is from 1999, so there you go. I don't know... Wait, some of these reviews are from 2019. Listen, I know that I randomly thought of this in 2023, the Lord of our Savior. But, like, who is thinking, ah, yes, I need to go onto IMDb to write a review for a Buffy the Vampire Slayer episode that came out in 1999, and I need to write this review. It needs to be, like, the length of a fucking short story, and it needs to be on IMDb. And I'm doing this in the year 2020? A lot of these reviews are from 2006, but then other reviews are from 2020. I am so... I am, bro is flabbergasted. But yeah, anyways, I'm closing the webpage now. We can actually go on and lose the run. I need to pad the video so that I can play the game less. Couldn't even make it. We have so many items. We have so many items, dude. Consumed by your greed? True! I don't know, just randomly give me elusive. Like, the game should just break. Randomly give me elusive and then I win, right? Like, yeah. Obviously. I don't know. Like, we're gonna lose, so... No! Kill them! Kill them all! Rip Bozo Pack Watch won't be missed. So now we just have to clear school scissors and gain, like, a modicum, such a small amount of doom. Blood Moon! You're really gonna do me like that? You're really gonna Blood Moon gaming moment? You're gonna insult me like that? Yeah, just clear school scissors and we only get like 4% doom or something. Like, obviously. The wooden bat and the baseball bat, you dual wield those, you unlock an achievement. You get the baseball of power! Hey, this is a perception weapon actually, hold on. I wanna use this. This is actually kind of gross, that, like, we're still having, like, near 100% hit chance even with Blood Moon. Box cutter moment? Oh, you know I gotta give it a spin. You know I gotta give it a spin. We also don't even know if it can be broken. Nice. Okay, we're not gonna find out if it can be broken or not. Yeah, sure. Just get, like, a little EXP for fun. Send it, I don't care. I don't care what version of the mystery we're on. Jesse? Oh, shit. I actually should probably check. Ooh, it's actually the boss fight. Maybe we can break the blade on the boss before we doom out. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of neat. That'd be kind of fun. It's look who it is. We don't have to do it properly. We can just do it big. Honestly, she's not doing that much damage. 9 is insane. I mean, we missed, right? But, like, 9 is absurd. I mean, honestly, let's do it big. We're not gonna live this long, right? So we might as well just enjoy it while we can. I mean... Oh no, my box cutter, it's broken! Honestly, this is not that bad. Like, I think that if the... I mean, the speed's great. Like, if you gave this... Like, this would be wacky, right? But give it, like, 5% more chance to hit. This is actually kind of cool. Like, I mean, it's kind of cool already. I just kind of wish it had, like, a little bit higher percent chance to hit. That'd be awesome. Now, you know... Do I remember my second enemy? Blah, blah. No, I don't. At all. Never. And also, we don't have the Doom to make it up the lighthouse anyway, so it doesn't even matter. But... regardless, we will try to get the... I mean, we got another achievement, you know? I can't be, like... We turned a bad situation into a okay situation. I'm not even paying attention. We have no chance at this. It was footage. Now, again, it doesn't matter. We literally have no chance, but I'm still gonna, you know... You do it big. You do it with purpose. You do it with intention. Now the game bugs, and it gives me... Yeah, okay, now the game bugs and it gives me elusive. Ah, shit. Go gadget, undefined! I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, wait, I can't click the button. There we go, I had to turn the game back to English before I could proceed. Okay, there we go. Don't worry about that runtime right there. So yeah, let's check out. I do have to go in a second, but let's check out the achievement real quick. What did we get? Break the blade. Unlocks the flashbacks. Oh, yeah, that was the I actually saw that on the internet, I think. I don't have time to actually fish for it, but I'm pretty sure it was like -2 dexterity or something, right? Flashback. I do have to go. My dog, she is going. She is like, let's go, let's party, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't party yet. Okay, I can't tell you what it is, I'm sorry, I gotta go. The dog needs, I don't know. I think she saw something outside on the window and she wants to go fight it in the yard, but, you know, barking will have to do. Because obviously she is in an enclosed space, thank God. So anyways, stay safe out there, have a good one. Bye. We're getting close, 2 more achievements and then we're done.